more silence, we take a stand. For the people who cry for the dreams that fade, we speak for the hearts that justice betrayed. Radio True Media
on FM 103.9.
Radio True Media
on FM 103.9.
Now we voice, now we power. True Media go shine like tower. We no go fear, we go talk. Even if they know I make we talk. True Media Radio on FM 103.9.
Now God we dey pray, not true we dey preach. Freedom of speech, now that we dey teach.
For so long, we go stand tall. Radio True Media,
one voice for all.
We honor the land, the struggle, the fight. We shine a light in the darkest night, because we believe in hard work and faith. The Sierra Leone way. We hold the line, come what may.
Them won't set we more them, but we go shout. Now the poor man voice we they bring out.
Now we alright for know the truth. Now that make we go protect the truth.
Truth began, not to neglect anyone.
We are the voice, we are the flame. Truth will rise, they'll know our name. We are the truth and nothing else.
Truth they get, we know they play.
Now for Salon, we declare the way. Tune in every day to
Truth me get radio.
3.9.
Truth me get radio.
3.9. Radio to media. Radio to media. Radio to media. Radio to media. Radio to media.
On FM 103.9.
Radio to media.
This is Truth Radio on 103.9 FM, a new wave of radio listening in Sierra Leone. Stay tuned.
This late and Gamada season, only they turn you every day call them to big win. Yes, because we dare together. You can win over 1 million euros worth of prize them. Just make call, we go hit 50 euros every week and win 5,000 euros worth of food item them. Renew solar subscription or buy new solar kit and win 5,000 euros worth of food item them plus 10 minutes free call. Yes, we dey get winner every week. But wait oh, this is don't loud, yeah? Make call we go hit 250 euros every month and you can drive brand new keke. Waiting that inside this season, we get faith and blessing. Your connection for make you enjoy. Call more and win big. Orange, it better when we dare together.
Orange.
You don't get EcoBank branch near you? No wahala. Just waka go na the nearest EcoBank Express points from cash deposits to withdrawal. Express points agents are ready for serve you. Whether na the EcoBank mobile app, USSD or with your debit card, you go pull cash fast and easy. Need for pay you bills, school fees, light bill or taxes? Do all that na the nearest Express points. Want send or receive money across Africa? Just use rapid transfer. It work na 33 country them. Just go na the nearest Express points. You fit redeem token where you get from the app or USSD. Guess what? You don't even need a bank account. Just carry the code go na the Express points and collect your cash. Plus, agents can help you load prepaid card. And if you low on airtime, no stress, no worry yourself. Buy AfriCell or Orange airtime na the same location. This na banking way simple, convenient and close to you domot. EcoBank Express Points, any side you easy. EcoBank, a better way, a better Africa.
We're trendy and youthful. We're UBA.
Hello, John.
Yes, Aggie.
I want send money to my sister in Nigeria, but all that yagba for change currency and back wait stay almost days before posting money go reach. But it done too stressful.
Why you no use PAPS? When you get UBA account.
PAPS? Now it's in that one day.
Now the Pan-African Payment and Settlement System will go able make you send money from UBA account in loans and your sister will get them in Naira sharp. Ain't no wonderful?
It's wonderful. So no need no day for la convertant to dollar?
At all not. No delay, no high charges. Just send them. It will get them once.
Okay, John, hold on, yeah. My sister they call.
Hey, sis. I don't get time fast too.
With PAPS, you go able send and receive money in Nigeria, Ghana, Salon, and plenty other country them inside their own currency.
No more yagba for change money. No more team up now long line. Just quick, secure cross-border payments all inside 1 minute.
Now this, now the kind Africa we want for see.
For more information, now for call 078-200-200 or email we na cfcsierraleone@ubagroup.com.
UBA, Africa's global bank. One brand, partnering for progress. Best customer satisfaction.
Oh, man. Radio true leader. Radio true leader. We rise every morning with truth in our hands. No more silence, we take a stand. For the people who cry for the dreams that fade. We speak for the hearts that justice betrayed. Radio true leader.
On FM 103.9.
Radio true leader.
On FM 103.9.
Now we voice, now we power. True media go shine like tower. We no go fear, we go talk. Even if they know I make we talk. True media radio. On FM 103.9.
Now God we dey Friday, not true we dey preach. Freedom of speech, now that we dey teach.
For Salon, we go stand tall. Radio true media.
One voice for all.
We honor the land, the struggle, the fight. We shine the light.
I believe that football brings us together. I believe in the power that peace can bring. Now we must all work together to bring about football for peace. Let us unite. Football for peace.
So you know, cause we're different, it don't mean we can't unite. For the game, do it right. Whether you win or lose, no matter how you thrive or you kind, we can make it a better place. So play the game, share the love, let them know say we get what we want.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Truth Sport on Truth FM 103.9, Truth Media on Facebook and on YouTube. Me, Nanene Fofana. Today I get with me in the studio, Honorable Rabin Sirajin M. Rollins Kamara, we are the Deputy Chairman of the then Transitional Committee of the Sierra Leone Football Association, and somebody will get vast knowledge in terms of football administration. And we can look at the evaluation, we can evaluate how SLFA they do their appointment and employment in terms of football as of recent, and they don't raise concern with the recent appointments where the FA don't do, so they can share with we in knowledge with regards to that, whether or not the FA day in the right step. But before that, make we get quick updates them about various things the way they happen as sport, as we know say the UEFA Champions League round of 16 they continue today, and this now the second leg as the first leg already been done play. And the game they start today between Sporting CP and that of Bodo Glimt as Sporting the host Bodo. The Bodo they in advantage of that game there as they 3 goals up. And we also get for suicide Chelsea get for host PSG as the first result be end between the two sides 5-2 in favor of PSG, and also Manchester City get for Austria and Madrid, and the results they in favor of Real Madrid. So far in aggregate, Real Madrid get 3 goals and Man City get 0, and Arsenal they host Bayern Leverkusen, and the previous result between the two sides, the game be end 1-1. So tomorrow the games that will continue as Barcelona get for host Newcastle United, and that game they serve be end 1-1. Liverpool get for host Galatasaray. In the previous game, Galatasaray be defeat Liverpool 1-0. Bayern Munich get for host Atlanta, and previously Atlanta and Bayern Munich they are ahead in terms of goals aggregate with 6 goals, and Atlanta only get 1. And Tottenham they host Atletico Madrid, and Atletico Madrid they up in terms of goals as Atletico Madrid be score 5 goals, and Tottenham be only scored 2 goals. So before the games then they play today, make we get some injury updates from the different clubs that then there for the party side. Yeah, as Arsenal the head coach Mikel Arteta don't confirm say before then game with Leverkusen that then captain Martin Odegaard and that of Juan Timber will don't be a very good defender for them get injury and in order for play in the Champions League game. So both Timber and that of Martin Odegaard they out in injury. Odegaard on the out in injury for a while now, whilst Timber get an injury in the last game against Everton. So now a sad one for the team as both players then very much important for them. The next set of injuries get for do with Real Madrid, but that also then gets good news as Kylian Mbappe do available, and also Jude Bellingham get for play in that match day as well. So for the game between Man City and that of Real Madrid, possibility say both Kylian Mbappe and that of Jude Bellingham will start in that game. But some key players them also still they out of injury for Madrid as the head coach confirmed. Rodrigo they out, Militao they out, Asensio they out, and also Mendy they out due to injury. Also in the other game we get for play, Bayern Munich get for face Atlanta. Bayern Munich self get injuries them, and they really touching because all Bayern Munich then goalkeepers then they out due to injury for the Champions League game. Manuel Neuer they out when at the first choice goalkeeper, and Ojbik they out, and Klanak they out self. So all of them goalkeepers they out today for the game where they get for face Atlanta tomorrow. So the possibility say that the U19 goalkeeper get for main that game day. So but maybe from now to tomorrow updates will come in whether there is change or not, but so far all the goalkeepers them they out due to injury. And also with Chelsea, then captain Reece James don't go out for with hamstring injury, when another sad one for the club ahead of this big match we then get for face PSG, as Reece James now one of the most versatile players them na the team, as he don't play as midfielder and also as a defender, but unfortunately the player they out on injury. Make we look at the Premier League table as match week 30 play, and teams they don't advance, while teams they don't go beneath the usual points. So they go with the first one as the table they lead by Arsenal, then get 70 points in 31 games, then don't play more games than the other teams them. And Manchester City they second with 61 points. So Arsenal the 9 points clear ahead of Man City, but Man City gets 1 game in hand. So possibility say Man City go win that game day, and the points could just be 6 points different. Manchester United don't come up, they don't comfortable sit at the third position of the league, and then get 54 points, when are 3 points ahead of Aston Villa after then defeat Aston Villa this weekend. Aston Villa they fourth with 51 points. And really, this is a good one for Man United. Ever since they get Michael Carrick as the head coach, we see the team come out from 7th, they don't come on to 3rd. Liverpool as well don't come up a little bit, then they don't get 49 points, and then they 5th position, while Chelsea they 6th with 48 points. Liverpool they 1 point ahead. So we come down to the relegation zone. At least Tottenham safe from relegation this past weekend games, as then we get a draw against Liverpool, and Tottenham get the 16th with 30 points, when are still 1 point away from relegation. And Nottingham Forest they 17th with 29 points there, and West Ham get the same amount of points with only goal difference, as Nottingham Forest don't score more goals and West Ham don't concede more goals. West Ham day 18th with 29 points, Burnley day 19 with 20 points, and Wolves day 20 with 17 points. So Western Burnley and Wolves they down the relegation zone for the Premier League. Wolves will draw 2-2 with Brentford will make them point don't come up, but that may not be enough for keep them out of relegation. And also in this weekend game here, we see the youngster from Arsenal, Max Dorman, don't become the youngest goal scorer in the English Premier League at only 16 years and 73 days. When a good one for the player as well. We see be introduced into the Premier League will be all 15 years and now in 16 years of age is scoring first goal against Everton, and we see a lot of love come up from the football community as well. So kudos to the young lad and wish am all the best. The goal the line for the or I go say the battle for the golden boot still they go on everyone as Ngotiago they show so much zest and they put so much pressure. Eli Allen still they lead with 22 points, while Ngotiago get 9 with 22 goals. Sorry, Allen get 22 goals and Ngotiago get 19 goals. And Semenyo de Bienam with 4 goals difference. Semenyo get 15 goals. Joao Pedro get 14 goals so far this season. Ugo Ekitiki get 11 goals and Victor Gyökeres of Arsenal get 11 goals as well. So the line still long, but Ngotiago they closer to Erling Haaland as we dey see say this 2026 year Haaland they really struggle with goals, but is Haaland and the possibility say can bounce back before the season done as there is still 8 more games to be played, or maybe Ngotiago go ahead and win this year golden boot. And ahead of the FIFA World Cup, FIFA don't make several rules them as well for adding to the game. And part of the rules they also know that substitute players them for day out of the pitch within 10 seconds. If not for that, the way they can replace them in go they out for 1 minute. So that's good. Then they do. So if then substitute player, are you ready inside the field for come out before 10 seconds? If you not come out, the way they come in go delay 1 minute. Also, to go in the ball where they send in after I don't go outside for be to run within 5 seconds during the FIFA World Cup. And also for that advantage they go to the opposition team, go take the ball and to go in. Also, players them way they receive medical treatment, like in case foul happen and few with something will look like injury, then for do that out of the pitch and then for they out for 1 minute during the term then they and VR also therefore review all yellow cards them the second yellow cards them then the VAR can review them for see whether or not they really need for issue a second yellow card. So you they watch or listen can call on the short code 239 or una can comment and tell wetin una thought about then different rules here from the VAR and different updates them about sport. We they come into local league as we all know say Coach Mohamed Kalombi don select in 26-man home base team and it already starts training yesterday, and we see familiar names them in their list them, and we see our names the way they just come in, even though a lot of rumors they go around that, but really confirm a lot of players and they into that. We see the highest goal score of the Premier League where they go on now when Junsu Kanja they part of that squad day. You see Kami Queen we just join East Lions they part of that squad day, and a lot of other players there in Duvatoka and Al-Aji Sise, Francisco Omar, Mohamed Sise, a lot of other players that don't make part of the coach in home-based players the way don't select that they practice for making final team selection. We go represent the country now the upcoming FIFA series friendly we get for take place in Azerbaijan. And make we look as well the Leo Premier League table quick one. Star Sports Academy still they lead the table after game week 19 with 38 points, and we also see Bo Rangers the second with 36 points. Star Sports Academy they ahead of Bo Rangers with just 2 points. FC Kalonde third with 33 points, when are just 3 points the difference with them and Bo Rangers. Down na the relegation zone, we see Abacha City they down where they 15th and they get 19th points, and we see Slipper FC they 17th with 18 points, and we see Diamond Stars they 17th with 17 points. Slipper FC actually they 16 with 18 points. And Lua FC they right down the relegation zone, they 18th with 14 points. At the Manpama Women's Premier League, we see Menguemo Queens, they lead the table, 3 points ahead of Kamara, where they seconds. Where they second, Menguemo Queen get 39 points, Kamara get 36 points. FC Cologne female team, they third with 33 points, when are just 3 points they separate them and that of Kamara, and 6 points between them and Menguemo Queens. Down the relegation zone, two teams get for relegate now the Amaram Women's Premier League, and for now Mina Queens they 11th with 5 points, and as Antonians also they 12 with 2 points, when are very very discouraging one, and the 10th person when Aquia Queens they with 9 points, so then get 4 points ahead of Malema Queens. We see a lot, like I said just now today, we get for look at some of the appointment the way the Sierra Leone Football Association don't make, and how that's get for that's the impact then cause, or whether or not they need at the wrong side with their appointment there. So earlier I talked again with me at the studio, Honorable Rabin Siraji M. Rollins Kamara, when I be the deputy chairman of the transition committee, and a football administrator, somebody will get a lot of knowledge when it comes to administrative duties them, and a familiar with the laws of the FA as well. Honorable, welcome to Truth Sport.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, listeners and viewers out there.
All right. Firstly, before we get to the main discussion, I go and get your views about this the squad of the head coach when Mohamed Kalon as a team they can go compete for the FIFA series. We see it don't select 26 home base team then for the practice until the time we go making final selection. How you think say that get for impact in selection, and that will help you for go and win the games then?
I've been on the talk all time say when it comes to technical matters, me not the wrong person for talk, because me not administrator. So if I get for talk something, it's more of an opinion than a policy, or it's like a found basis. No. And because of that, I will also subscribe say no coach not the one for lost game.
Yeah.
None. So like when they say this coach na play the game, it's called down na injustice to the coach, because he take the job not on a money no more, but at the fame for say I won this laurel. Now that's like any player, so coach there. But more often than not, with the CPN, they castigate the coaches. So moving forward, and now that Kalon don't select in team, of course now 26, this now friendly for let able know Usai we need for take from and feed the main team. So now that's the essence of test matches, friendly matches. So he coach a team, he watch the club and they play, and a man who I know say fixed for ball. So not just when Kalon they play or Kalon FC, but also when other team they play, because they go in search of players. So if he come and give you that list there, I think we get for respect him, and the owners of the box stop at him for make sure say whosoever is select and for let come and prove him say capable. So the coach may have done his. I also want for things say the player then say get for prove and say if the coach get this confidence in me, let me say be so similar to her. More often we see some player them and they betray the trust and confidence the coach get for them. So but I want for things say Mohamed having played football at the highest level, now coaching the national team, you know what they do, and I think anybody will call, get a reasonable call, and must be the right judgment. But again, Nagambu can get the fine player, the best of player, not perform today. Yeah. So yeah, I didn't think it happened.
All right, being an administrator and somebody who don't understand the rules of the game as well, FIFA don't bring some changes them also in order for help impact the game as they say. But with the substitution of players for left the pitch within 10 seconds, also to go in for be happen within 5 seconds, and players already receive medical treatment while the game they go for come out now for like 1 minute, and VR then for review the second yellow card whether they issue to player for make them send them off the game. What do you think about all these rules then from FIFA?
This game here, so this beautiful game, you find out say every year
every
year you get some adjustments or reforms. It's a game, if you know I've been a player, I remember even the 80s, when they make back pass. It made the game boring, especially if they lost. You see the keeper, they roll the ball, if for don't pass and back, Once they change that law, things become different. What would they see now? We are fixing time by next year, then go even one for talk about that. Now, I played in the fake, like injury or whatever, like where they hit I did turn left for say and do 'em. For let the referee blow once the issue if you see it up. And I think say they betrayed the word fairness in the game. I think they have to visit that. Of course, you don't see say back man and they waste them in throwing ball and kind of thing. So whenever they come up with a law, must not say it don't affect several sectors where mean say it need reforms. And I not go surprised that next year other reforms go come in just for make the game better and better. And the VR no more get issued. And I then say VR na assistant referee, just like the second AR1, AR2. But it time like saying na VR na the ref the game. I will expect the referee, the center ref, for let it call the attention off the VR when players maybe then demonstrate, But we see say na VR they call the center referee, and Sunday na a stroke of an offside way infinitesimal more or less, now the smallest of anything you can think of, And the good game, the part of the game now the great mistake they happen, But nowadays I feel I'm sometimes I don't say I'm not able to play ball again. Because time when they play, we defended them, we the batsman them say na contact game. But now you look attacker by the side and they blow foul against you. So it don't they make the defender then look vulnerable. Small touch, then blow penalty. I think those are things we also need for look at. If it's a contact game, let some measure there. But they say some man then nothing all day. So then I breathe safe then say in the blow. I think they don't they look unfair to one set of players. At the end of the day, go see that defender don't play the best of the match, only for calm, make shadow marking, then give penalty, game point. So if then they protect the striker and give them such privilege, the defenders should also be given similar privileges. But so far, in fact, when you look at the award themselves, they say almost goal is score, almost the assist. So more or less, you already stop the goals from coming and not even expected. I mean, a defender who have been a player, but something I make it. So,
No wonder you get so much
those things will have to be discussed. But over and above, I think it's good for make the laws and the change time and again and make the game better.
All right, make we go on to the main discussion for today. As I say the FA don't they make series of appointments them, and that's when they get the attention of a lot of people. Them whether or not the football association they in line with their actual rules, or whether or not then just they do them. I get with me Honorable Saraji, and today in the Kangiri Iyon, we know just recent SLFA poll statement say them be do appoint financial director, and then we do appoint as well the secretary, the general secretary. We see financial heads them, a lot of other committee, executive committee members them, and different appointments them. So Honorable, I go make you start by explaining as an administrator waiting really the SLFA employment policy, how it's like, and waiting SLFA for doing in terms for employ people there, or in terms of making these appointments there. So
okay, thank you again. One thing I want for establishing was during we Temo they do the interim work, we found out say the SLFA was way understaffed. They need, I think the number of them get 20 almost. Where sometimes when you look at him, that sector should boast of over 60 personnel. So that was one thing we established, and we know say it has to be filled. They have to fill those holes. But we also realize say the time we do that work, the SLFA been there under financial restriction that FIFA banned them not for spend certain amount of money. So if they spend money, they go recruit. So I think that led to the president and the executive for made and wait. But as you say, we've been doing this work. We present them to the SLFA as a whole. Then go study them and we make some recommendations. I'm happy that some of these recommendations are being considered. But I will tell you that whatever, of course, those have been discovered also, and that jobs were not advertised before, but of course it's part of the system. You know, you can either advertise, you get in-house fixing, or like from FIFA to CAF, they have the same thing as well. Either contact the member association or you go website, you know. But most time they look at say, okay, say you don't work now, it's good radio and radio news whatever. You don't there for almost 5, 10 years. You don't sabi to work like a manager. So instead of giving the job outside, you can just upgrade that person. That's how it happened before. But we think it happen, and somebody will come as a media person. Then because of time they get interest for that and then send and be on this other job. Then the job will be there and like saying they kill that room there. You know, and say well, for this. So we also recommended that media and marketing should be separated. You know, one for make the game be publicized and published greatly, but also one for say income they come in. And so say let people focus on marketing and people focus on media. You know, so I think by the time we done the work, we find out say even FIFA had issues with the finance man, you know, and even the FIFA supposed to have been there. When we prepare, we note them recommendation. We see when say can give it exactly like say we copy from one person, you know. So it goes without saying say, and the common thing for students see it be identified by both parties, and so it calls for replacement definitely, you know, and because it's competence and efficiency. Sometimes somebody will get qualification like that, but it's not competent. You know, those are things we don't get. So if someone may I get masters, but when you get the job, is not competent to do it. So, and what we are seeing now for fulfill the assignment, we then give it, where the report will give back to the assignment by failing this position. And because now they see technical and referee and other things, know because the game it been get a lot of allegations, especially by refereeing. Oh, they say, of course, we don't see testimony. People in testify to we say, this referee say, this game here, I mean, they determine the result, so, you know, and they start to look for the highest bidder. Like Division 1, then they call the game, say, for go play na Tuga. Then the game not get for the team, for go for Richard Tuga, then say, oh no, na KT Field. You know, they don't even have money to make another arrangement, you know, so then they for bring some efficient people and for say, no, we have to run this game. For say, they don't appeal against this player. Who's kind of appeal? Apply they, you know, register legally, you know. All the entire they done, you see how they bring that FIFA system, you know, all man display and the ballot, even the fixture. Me, I say, if I didn't a Premier League board, would they publish each team for don't give you the team and the players them for the season, you know, and publish it at the website. After 2 weeks, if you not get any contention for any player, that's the end. You know, once they begin kick the game, there is no room for appeal, you know. But if the system, whether I don't go win that appeal, you know, and sometimes the appeal and can wait at the end of the season. Whatever a ruling you give, they say bias. But why should we have that? We know up to the other side. So from class 1 or from the first step, we for begin with the right thing. So bringing such people to the game, I think say it ensure that.
All right. One thing I want to make you clear because that they bring in the controversy is whether or not the FA need for advertise these jobs there before they employ people, or is it that they get the right for make the appointments them.
They as I say, they can advertise, they can by sourcing, they can source from within, they can like I say, like I use that example there. So whatever thing they do, I'm not say wrong. So even when we self discover, say most of the jobs we are never advertised, we look at the provision. So we not even bring a come as an issue because that was the modus operandi. That's when they operate. So maybe they need a very classified job position, then they know say no they from within, then can advertise them. But also if the president who is the head of the FA and he go look at you say, hey, I want this woman be media director now. So they recommend to the executive, you go find out say the executive will peruse or vet and then talk say the SLFA through the executive has approved the president nomination, and that's how it goes. So it's a collective responsibility. And if you to say if you don't appoint nobody, no, but also about the appointment, it's the executive with in charge with that responsibility, and then they do so.
All right. We they come back after this quick commercial break. That's not the voice of Honorable Rabin M. Rollins Kamara, we a football administrator and also if you don't part of the transition committee and he be serve as the deputy chairman. We go continue on this discussion where we dey evaluate the appointments them of the Sierra Leone Football Association.
This late Engamada season, Orange they turn you every day call them to big wins. Yes, because we dare together. You can win over 1 million euros worth of prize them. Just make call, we go hit 50 euros every week and win 5,000 euros worth of food items them. Renew solar subscription or buy new solar kit and win 5,000 euros worth of food items them plus 10 minutes free call. Yes, we dey get winner every week. But wait oh, this is don't loud, yeah? Make call we go reach 250 euros every month and you can drive brand new keke. Waiting that inside this season, we get faith and blessing. Your connection for make you enjoy. Call more and win big. Orange, the better when we there together.
Orange. You know get EcoBank branch near you? No wahala. Just waka go na the nearest EcoBank Express points from cash deposits to withdrawal. Express points agents are ready for serve you. Whether na the EcoBank mobile app, USSD or with your debit card, you go pull cash fast and easy. Need for pay you bills, school fees, light bill or taxes? Do all that na the nearest Express points. Want send or receive money across Africa? Just use rapid transfer. It work na 33 country them. Just go na the nearest Express points. You fit redeem token where you get from the app or USSD. Guess what? You don't even need a bank account. Just carry the code go na the Express points and collect your cash. Plus, agents then can help you load prepaid card. And if you low on airtime, no stress. No worry yourself. Buy AfriCell or Orange airtime na the same location. This now banking was simple, convenient and close to you domot. EcoBank Express Points inside you. EcoBank, a better way, a better Africa.
We're trendy and youthful. We're UBA.
Are you still queuing in the bank? Stop! I've got good news. There is a smarter way to bank. UBA Internet Banking brings you powerful tools at your fingertips. The good news is, with UBA Internet Banking, you are open up to features like Swift Remittance, which can enable you to send money abroad instantly. Transfer to beneficiaries at any UBA branch. Yes, oh yes, even if they don't have an account with UBA. Salaries are due and there are hundreds of staff to pay with file upload. You can upload bulk payment in seconds. The sweetest part of the internet banking is the intra-bank foreign currency transfer. With this, you can move your dollars, euros, and pounds with ease. Log on today to save the day, business or personal. UBA Internet Banking is fast, secure, and available. Just click, send, and smile. Only with UBA Internet Banking, anytime, anywhere. For more information, please call us on 078 200 200 or email us at cfcsierraleone@ubagroup.com. UBA, Africa's global bank, one brand, partnering for progress.
Best customer satisfaction.
Welcome back from that commercial break day. This na Truth Spot on Truth FM 103.9, Truth Media on Facebook and on YouTube. Me Nanine Fofana. I get Honorable Rabin Sirajin M. Rollins na the studio and be the deputy chairman of the transition committee and a football administrator. And today we will evaluate the appointments them of the Sierra Leone Football Association and see whether or not these appointees that they live up to waiting they appoint them for and how they don't they influence the FA and they push the football system go before. Honorable, welcome back.
Thank you again. Yeah.
All right, make we look at these people the way the FA decide for appoint and in terms of the experience and everything, how they don't they influence the game and how they go help for push the then roles then go before in terms of the development of the game. We go look at first the female team manager winner Lish Elizabeth, where they appoint for the management of the team. With the experience and everything, you're looking at incompetence. You feel saying as somebody will go fully live up to that, as they don't did it for a while now, and we don't see the recent results of the female team and female football in particularly.
Thank you again. In the first place, I want to establish say if they bestow confidence in the given appointment, you have to prove to that. No say among 7-8 million Sierra Leoneans, now you then choose. Not so because now you sabi pass all man or now you get luck pass all man. You consider it as a privilege and opportunity that's ended. And they appeal to them, they make use of that. Starting from sister we mentioned, I think anybody within social media, you dey see she's been into such follow the game. And I want to say now they get courses in football. Before now experience when they come up with, we don't see best of football clubs administrators. Some don't even get a degree or say by then study football. Nobody study football by then. So but now day to day watching and doing, I think say influence them. And I don't know Lish in qualification, but whatever I know say it gets something to do with women's empowerment. And most as an administrator, like a minister, you don't even to have a degree in marine engineering for being minister of fisheries. It's a basic administration. Knowing say this has to be done and feel when it comes to technical matters, then in a different thing. So like anything we get for be like a manager, management to administer, I think say a basic administrative knowledge you get for, and the willingness to learn. And I think say as a parent, maybe anybody in life you get room for improvement at all costs. So moving to that, we see say they confirm they make Benson Bauer as substantive general secretary. So we've been on the act for some time and for years, and then they bring Said Ishmael Kanu as assistant. I'll speak about those people. Benson Bauer, now qualified engineer, but he's been like a secretary for the Salon and Volleyball Association for years, and they follow football. We don't see a stadium, and maybe he don't serve now some football capacity. But when he come to the SLFA as corporate affairs, manager, marketing and corporate affairs, something like that. And I did say the issue of Chris Kamal going on leave came up, and he was asked to act as general secretary. And I think say act in that capacity, don't give him the leeway for say yes. And for let the rest of the executive see him and say, let's endorse him. It speaks volume, And because the work of the general secretary, because of excess powers, I think say they now bring a deputy assistant, because during we work, we find out say, even sometimes even the admin manager or whatever, if during get for do say pass the general secretary not approve, the general secretary not approve. So we also recommend that powers should be lessened around the general secretary so that to ensure smooth running. And so now that we have an assistant GS, I think say the GS will become more effective and fruitful in endeavor, because the job they for the assignment they do the lap now you will give some to the assistant for made and deliver in real time. And Ishmael he gets a law degree as well. He's been a top sport journalist. And of course they run a WhatsApp group, Sports Avenue, where one of the sober sports group that we respect and real news they take place. So if you want to get information, you go there. So he's the administrator. So those things don't they give him. You don't be on the sports writer. So you don't they give him the knowledge about the game. And of course for the most important by they follow the biggest club in the world, being at Manchester United. So they learn so much from that. Why are you laughing, innit?
Because I guess that's come out because you said the Manchester United
100%,
fan.
yes. I wish I would come here today. I don't say like the resurrection they talk from 7th to 3rd. for all continue for celebrate. Maybe this is the trophy we win this year for Camp Third.
So, I need for Toja aspect. You think so? United go win the trophy this year?
No, we're not a winner. And me, a
Okay.
United man, I not go gladly because Arsenal don't become like a rival. But in England, we not sabi as a rival. But I don't buy Boku cotton wool. I don't block me. Yes, I don't give them a blessing. Say, made them winner now, and I prepare for the noise. So until God sorry for them this year, God will sorry for me next year.
Okay, so you don't push the hate aside. You pray for your enemy now, so you
Yes,
yourself
yes.
go
Let
succeed
better
after.
fella.
All
Exactly.
right, I'll make we go back to the main discussion. Looking at other appointment where they do a key one having John Edward Kista being the technical director. That now another one will be spark a lot of discussion, a lot of debate. But in your opinion, and John Edward Kista serving in that capacity, how effective? I'm looking at the experience in football management and other things. They working together with the head coach Mohamed Kalo, how that go push the Leon Stars squad go forward.
They always get delighted when I get opportunity for talk about John Kista. I've never watched John Kista from afar. I worked with him. We don't work now the under 23 together, and go Cameroon for the first time Salon for defeat, eliminate Cameroon in a major tournament. That was the first time. They will go na Algeria, but we not able to qualify for that because, well, all games have been play away because of COVID and everything. I can always give the best of recommendation for John Kista. I served in the executive committee of SLFA for a brief stint. They not do me nothing. They think when I something they happen at the FA, we are facing advantage on John Kista. I make a resign. Definitely. But Nagawa I know say in terms of discipline, I am here to see a coach in a salon where reach that level there like John Kista. John don't get the highest qualification in terms of technical waiting call in Africa as an instructor. I think I did 2 engineer corner or so, but John in pace he different from Boku people. He look at that kind of subservient person, they see him go say, hey, this is like say because they cool, la all and this man picking la go men now that kind of disposure they give people. But when it comes to delivery and of course efficiency, effectiveness, you always get him for be the strong person you ever see. So John is the best person we get this country gets now for that position. And mind you, he should have gotten the same position under Wafu, but because I think say for serving country, he decided for wait stay this time here so rich. So for me, people like to talk, but I want anybody for refute it as say let's bring the Udanadi we will be the best other person other John Kista for that job. So on that note, we get for tell the FA plenty thank you for making give you the best of the rest so far and as recruitment. Yeah.
All right, I make we get a little bit twist about the old thing. With this appointment there. So earlier you talk about the previous administration or we get this then because of some financial restrictions the way FIFA began. But now as this new administration don't do a lot of appointments them and these people that already begin serving at their capacities. So with this you think say not a good financial decision from the FA, a lot of stuff that they don't add into that, and a lot of times people they don't they say money no they better into the game teams that they play at this no they have international friendlies then they play because of some financial constraints them and everything. So with their appointment there, so una do the findings there, una investigate, una get knowledge about how the finance they operate na the FA and every other thing. So with all this, you think it's a good decision from the football association?
Yes. Well, so far, now one person then recruits when a new person. There was a technical director and was being paid. It's only being replaced by John Kista. Even this finance, there was a finance officer, but we'll get issue with him. It's been replaced. Even Lishin in work, there was somebody there. I said the only new position will come where something not be no field before Naina Assistant Secretary General where Ishmael come with, but again, if you know how the FA they work, if each of their units and you can able to generate resources for say there are monies where FIFA they send for administration purely, that's paying of salaries. But again, when you look at how administration they run, some people we get like what you call ancillary staff, then why they clean, what have you. They may not be sponsored by FIFA, so you get for look at how you go create room from the cake we get and settle that. But most of the other top job them, they get a cake way assigned to them where they come each quarter. But we also think say in the event FIFA shut down, what you got with the game na salon. So they'll begin generate your own resources, have the league sponsored abundantly, and then for we get reserve. When we went with the under 23, I don't forget the city name, but at the 8th city na Algeria. If you see the FA, then get hotel for themselves, then field, then get 3 field them. One way if like who can train, they do with the train, then the other side now they no more, then they get the main ball now and they play ball. That's how people have developed, So we think say and for what to learn from them, say 2% of the FA money then they give to government. More or less they not go pan government. And we think say we for bring that thing there so certain people like football. We get way for generate money and make football more exciting. But again, the sad part that the only stadium will get instead from now 6-7 years so now they're non ground now. I think it's very unfortunate. So by then so now they get all the zeal and vigor. So I think say football for even increase back in terms of income generation.
You talk about income generation. Another big thing we don't they affect that aspect. You look at the main national league where they play when at the League Premier League and that of the female league, and part of the way where the FA go make money or even clubs then go make money now way fans then it turn out. But you look at that league they see low level of fans turn out. So how that income they go generate and other things there. So with that situation there and other aspect there, how you think say the FA for generates money?
Well, the problem why would they get low gate takings when Boku Club they have now poor or infrastructure. Imagine me to go watch game na academy or approved school. Good enough for 90 minutes plus. It's not too comfortable, and so that they affect the game. But as I say no more, if the stadium available now, I recently they put pavilion and practicing field, and in the future they see a plan like that. Now the FA minus the changing room for make a pavilion up opposite time and the other post. We see say President Badi they try for create something like that. If we get the infrastructure right, if we're able for generate income. They see like now Europe, some people they buy them tickets only a ticket because no say sit there. But with Salona now, if international game they play say we play Nigeria or Egypt, if you're not gonna feel by 12 o'clock, you get sit down place. So even if you don't buy tickets, you're not sure of getting the place. So I think I made on delay all this now. I said can't put seats in a stadium. So if you buy your seats, seat 15 and stand 1, nobody will go sit down there. But before now we get for the campus because for manage, So we get for move to that stage very soon. And the more we develop, invest in the game, now the more income they come. People can get for believe in the game. And the other starting back to where I think say the FA get for handle. Now like I mean they go sponsor Lions because they get Musa Tumbo. Then get them Kwame we begin calling top player then they. They me saying I would sponsor this thing for them. Then all of a sudden you can begin see them back in a schoolyard, then they play schoolyard at parade. No, I think say that's another thing we they need for address. Then for they merchandise then for put them with them because so people can go believe in giving their money. If we don't can give Lions $20,000, then keep like them go scrap now that league there, And that way the team who the sponsor win now would say they glad, So all of them and get for consider them. Let player them get them price. Let people go see them. Make them rush for go see them. But if I don't go see na parade or the other side, wait till they go pay money again for going to field. All that need affect the income into the game.
All right. As we round up, I go make you send out a message out there to the FA or maybe to these people the way they don't appoint and say whether or not you see say the FA don't exhaust their appointment there or whom they for make their employ more people then so that they go help for strength in the game and for push the game go before.
No, definitely. I started with that and the FA need more staff, but again, it's not so many people we have, but how effective somebody will get 30 workers and they get 10. But if they're very effective, they can do the work of the 30 people. But okay, but maybe they might not be efficient and be effective, but not efficient. So Naime could say there is room for more recruitment. So I also want for Lady Affairs of the Republic that President Babadi come with a heart and is delivering so far. And I want to make appeal to people and say, let's give him the support, even if you never supported him. But 4 years is not that long. And if you see say not do well, that's why we have election to change. I also want to appeal the rest of the executive, make them work together as a team. But moving forward, the one way they don't appoint, the confidence they bestow on Una not for betrayal. As I say, there are millions of Sierra Leoneans who could get that job, or even qualify past you, but you are lucky to have it, so hold it with two hands. So on that, I think say we also need for wish we don't start victory at all times. Yeah. And also let's stop for talk too many bad things, because we will believe in the Bible say power lies in the tongue. So which we decree, we wish well for you and they happy, wish bad. Some of you all time would just they criticize, and wish that the bad thing they happen because not so we did it. So those people also want for appeal say let's drop all those baggages and come together and work as a team. So I'm sure President Abadi self for listening to people and dissenting voices will come, listen to them and sift her and make sure they make use of what you hear from the public. And together we make Salon better. Okay,
plenty thank you to my guest, Honorable Rabi Siraji M. Rollins Kamara. We now the deputy chairman for the transition committee and also now football administrator. When I saw the bring come the cutting down today for Truth Sport they come to you again on Thursday the same time. So continue for watch and stay with we as we get more exciting thing than for the sport. So to Thursday, Mina and Nefofana. Bye bye.
For the game, do it right. Whether you win or lose, no matter your tribe or your kind, we can make it a better place. So play the game, share the love, let them know say we get what we want.
Unity, love, and peace on the field. One ball, one love, one goal. Even if the team different, but the aim in the game that is same. Let peace play a role. Make we race with glass centers for the gift of life. Connect to the power, bring peace alive. The only race, not the human race. Running to the finish is a victory. Anytime we align. Go!